Hey guys, I'm back. All right, so we're gonna do a live demo, and the reason we're doing the live demo is because you guys asked me to do this hair tutorial live rather than recording it, so that you could ask questions while I'm doing the demo rather than, I guess, putting comments in the comment section afterward and then hoping I get back to you. First of all, I hope you guys know that I answer like all the questions I get in the comment section. So, if ever you see a tutorial on the channel and you have a question, please don't hesitate to leave a comment because I'm really good about responding to each and every one of those questions because, you know, I used to leave comments for people in the comment section, and I still do. And sometimes they never respond, and I just feel like that's not the way to be. So, the format for this tutorial is going to be a little bit different from the past ones because I'm learning a little bit more every time I do a live tutorial. So, I'm going to change the format up just a little bit, and I'll tell you what the flow will be. All right. And then I hope that you guys will provide feedback about the format to let me know if it's helpful and that kind of thing. Okay. So first of all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is LaDon and this is the No Lie Naturally Me channel. We are here, I like to say our channel is just, very simple. We keep it straightforward. We're really authentic. It's about no lives, just love of our natural hair. I know it's corny, but it is what it is. So every week I try to do a live tutorial with you guys, and I love for you guys to leave me comments to let me know what style you'd like to see in the live demos because it's really helpful for me to plan and then create, information that you guys will find helpful. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to show you 4 ways to ponytail, puff, fine natural hair. Now, just because I'm centering on fine natural hair doesn't mean this techniques won't work for other types of hair, but as a fine hair natural, we face different challenges with styling that other naturals don't when you have, that thick, voluminous sort of hair. Those of you who've seen my daughter's videos, that, we've done, two heads of hair, one style videos, and you guys can see the difference between how her hair comes out in a certain style and how my hair comes out in a certain style. So we have like different techniques that we need to use when we have fine natural hair. So one of the challenges I first faced when I can't remember if I was just transitioning or if I was fully natural at the time, but one of the challenges was that I didn't know how to ponytail my hair, and I certainly didn't know how to do a ponytail puff with fine natural hair, and I never even thought it was, an issue or a thing until I actually tried to do it. And I think a lot of naturals take for granted that this is something that you can do, and it's a great way to, like, great go-to style or great transitioning style, but unfortunately we all cannot do it, or so I thought. So I'm going to show you 4 ways to accomplish a voluminous ponytail puff, and then after I do the demos, or maybe in between each style, I'll create some space where you guys can ask any questions you might have regarding that style. Wanted to do this just so we could get through the tutorial a little bit quicker, and then we'll save a bulk of the questions for the end. So I hope this format works. Like I said, guys, let me know your feedback. I love to hear it. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you like what you see or if you learned something new. Don't hesitate to share this information with someone else. That's like why we're here. We don't see a lot of fine-haired naturals represented. And so, we're trying to just kind of fill a gap and share knowledge with one another. And you guys are so critical to do that. In our last tutorial or last video, you guys like shared products that I hadn't heard of. And so I just love, love, love that. And I love being able to interact with you this way. Okay. So let's jump in. So I'm going to start out. This is an old, oh my God, twist out, y'all. I have been doing 3-strand twist outs, and I'm actually going to do a tutorial on this channel for it because as a fine haired natural, You know we have problems with regular twist outs. 3-strand twist outs are the ticket. Look how thick my hair looks. Like, you would never know I am a low density fine haired natural by looking at my hair right now, right? You can't tell. You can't even see my scalp. And so, yeah, I'm in love with 3-strand twist outs. So it's definitely a good option for other fine haired naturals. So I just want you all to know that, and I will do a tutorial. So I'm just going to spritz my hair really quickly. I'm using the Mario Badescu Rose Water because I like to use it on my skin. I like to use it on my face. It's just great at hydrating the hair. It has aloe vera juice in it, has herbs in it, and rose water. All that stuff is really good for hair. So I just want to do that before I start messing with my hair. Oh, let me get underneath. And smells really good too. But yeah. So anytime I begin manipulating my hair, I like to make sure that I hydrate it first. All right. So the first style I'm going to do is for denser haired, fine haired natural. So if you have fine hair, but your hair is also very dense, that means that like you have a lot of strands per square inch. This technique may work for you. If you have low density hair, child, just watch. It's not gonna work. All right. So this is actually the traditional way most naturals do their ponytail puffs. So you would get like an elastic, okay, like I said, this is not work. This is especially for you fine-haired naturals who have high density hair, all right? Rest of y'all, like it is not gonna work. So, but I want to have a little something for everyone because there are so many different types of fine-haired naturals out here. All right, so you want to kind of get a looser elastic for your hair. You want to tie it around twice like that. And then, God, that hurts. Okay. And then you want to just begin, pull the front up this to, the middle of your forehead. And then you're going to want to begin, like, she's a maniac, man. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got caught up. All right. So you're going to take the back and you're just going to begin to slide it up, kind of smoothing the hair as you go, sliding the sides. And then holding it in the back here, and then sliding the front back. Oh my God, wait. Y'all, it's not moving around. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is a puff. It's a puff. Hey, Vanessa, it's a puff. I have never been able to do a puff like this with just a ponytail holder. If you guys, I'm gonna put a link to the first time I did a video like this to show people different techniques for ponytail puffing. This thing flew right off my head. But I don't know if it's because my hair is longer. Maybe it has gotten a little bit more dense, although I don't think so. You guys have seen my hair wet. For whatever reason, it's staying in place. Like, it's not even moving around. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. So if you have a denser hair type, or you know what it could be, because I've been doing these twist outs and it makes your 3-strand twist outs, and I've been leaving my roots a little bit more, not teased, but you know how I do that thickening technique at my roots. I've been doing that. So maybe that's what is giving me the the fullness to actually keep this thing in my hair. Now, I don't know if it would stay all day, but for these little few moments it is. So this is the first technique. And then you could do your, however you do your baby hairs or whatever. So that's technique number 1. Anybody have any questions? Pretty straightforward. Like, we see this all the time on YouTube. All right, so here's the next technique. Now, if you want that kind of look again, but you have lower density hair, you can accomplish that look by doing this. So you just kind of use old hair. Ideally, that is a little thicker at the roots. I think this is why that worked for me. I feel like I've reached a milestone in life that actually worked. I couldn't believe it. All right, so another thing you can do to get that look if you have low density fine hair, is this. So you're going to take your hair and you're going to pull it up to about here. And you're just going to use bobby pins to accomplish this look. So, you know, like where the band would have been, and you're going to anchor them in a downward motion. All right. And then you're going to do the same thing on the side. Like that. And you can pin the hair up or leave it, you know, let it hang as far as you want to. How do you keep the hair band from crawling up my hair? Is a similar texture and density, but the band won't stay. I'm going to show you in a minute, Miss Thomas. I'm going to show you in a minute. And the technique I'm going to show you that works for that, because that's the problem that low density fine hair naturals have, is that the band just won't stay in place. It will just slingshot off. So I'm going to show you that in 1 second. Okay, that's actually my favorite way to do the ponytail puff. So you're just using bobby pins and you're just mimicking the same look, and you just kind of position your bobby pins until you get, you know, the puff kind of effect and look that you want. See how that looks voluminous, but I'm actually cheating. I'm actually cheating the look. All right. Well, let me do one right here. And this works really well, again, for fine hair naturals, for the fact that you don't have to worry about, like, typically when you use a ponytail holder or the hair scrunchie or what have you, because we don't have a lot of density to the hair, the ponytail will be like this small. Like up here, so you could have a puff, but it'll be really, really, you know, tidy up here, and you won't have this kind of voluminous it won't be this voluminous. I can't think of the word, but any event, this is it. That's it. So that's the second way to cheat it. All right, so I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to show you another way. This technique works really well regardless of your density. It will be a lifesaver for those with low density hair, but if you have medium density or high density, it'll just help you get a more voluminous puff. All right, so we're going to go in and we're going to just section the hair into 2 sections, front and back section. And take this, pull this here, and I'm going to take this hair I'm going to bring this up as far as you can bring it. And then use your ponytail holder. Keep it in a high sort of ponytail up toward the front, pulling it toward the front. All right. Now, you guys have probably seen where people then do another ponytail. You could do that. I've done that in a previous video showing you guys this, you know, kind of technique. But another thing you can do is stretch the hair out that way. And then in the event you want the hair sort of coming more to the front, you just cheat it with your bobby pins. You could, as you guys have seen probably in other videos, where people will make another ponytail, and it's really cool. I will link a video where you could see that technique as well. Here, I'll do it really quickly. So y'all gonna get 5 today. You're gonna get 5 looks. All right. All right. Okay, so this is another way. You just put the ponytails like really, really close together and you mimic the look of the puff this way. See? Really simple. But if you want the hair to come more toward the front, just do the one ponytail toward the back of your hair and then use the pinning process again. So you're going to take this and then you're going to use your bobby pin here and here. I could never figure out how to get this look to work for me. And then I'm like, oh, that's easy. This is all you have to do. So then you have that look where it looks like it's coming more toward your face. Isn't that pretty? All right, so that is three ways, right? I don't know. This is the third or the fourth. I can't remember. Can somebody tell me? Have you all been keeping count? All right, so now I'm going to show you another one. I guess this is the last one. So this is my favorite one. And this will help if you're using the band and you don't want your headband or scrunchie to slide all over your head or slide off, which happens to lots of folks, as we just discussed. All right, so you're going to grab this again. Oh my gosh, I hate doing that. I feel like I'm choking. All right. And you're going to take the band and you're going to slide it up just like we did last time. But you're going to slide it up, keep everything cool. Make sure to keep your front part lower, because if you have low density hair like I do, this is going to want to slide up as in the front and on the sides as you slide the back toward the top of your head. All right, so once you get to about, I guess, the back of the crown of your head, you're going to hold it there and then you're going to use a bobby pin. And what you're going to do is you're going to anchor this in your head so it doesn't slide off, okay? And we're going to use the cross method for keeping these in place. So you're going to use one bobby pin and you're going to go this way, right? So this is on an angle. And then you're going to take the other one and you're going to put it in on an angle going the opposite way. So you're creating almost like an X in the back of your head. So this is going to be anchored in the back. Then what you're going to do is you're going to repeat the same process on the side. Now, if you need to pull this side down a little more to keep the elastic from sliding and slipping off of your hair, which again happens a lot to us fine-haired naturals, then, you know, just be aware of that. Move kind of slowly, and you're going to do an X, or you're going to create an X again. That's going to keep that band anchored in place so that it doesn't move around. And then you're going to repeat it on this side. Vanessa, is this the one you prefer? This method? Or was it the one I just did with the hair coming more so to the front? All right, so now that you have it all secured all the way around, you can begin to work on the front. And so what you're gonna do, hey Cookies, have chocolate. All right, so then for the front, you're gonna figure out how far back you want it to go. And then you're gonna do the same thing here using that cross method. Make sure that your bobby pins cross over one another, because that's how you're going to keep the band anchored in place. And a quick tip is, if you are one of those fine hair naturals who, when you use bobby pins, they slide off your hair, because that happens to me all the time. When you, like, if you're pinning back your sides, like for me, by like an hour after I do that, the bobby pin is like hanging down because it just slides down the hair. Use a cross method also to pin the sections back. If you're pinning back your sides, just don't use the one to pin it back, use another one to make that kind of shape. And then your bobby pins will stay in place all day. All right, and then you can just kind of go in and fluff. Look at this. It look like I got a for real voluminous ponytail puff. But I am most certainly faking the funk. All right, now another issue we have with fine hair naturals is that, you know, your hair may blow quite a bit just because the strands are lighter, because they, you know, they aren't dense. So one of the things you can do, if you're like me and you don't want your bands to show, y'all, I am like so obsessive compulsive when it comes to bobby pins showing or bands showing or any of that kind of thing. I don't like for it to happen. What you can do is just take the bottom part, like the part closest to the band, just take a bit of hair that's down there and then just pin it like under, fold it under like this, and then you can just kind of pin it in place. And then nobody will like see that band if you just don't want the band to show. There you go. See? See how easy that is? And then we got to finish this look off because it's the last look. So I'm going to take some edge control. Guys, this is the best edge control I have ever tried. Like, this is actually the only edge control that doesn't fit into that category of, you know, edge control is like, I got you for 5 minutes. This one actually works. It's by Growganics, and I like it because it does have that DHT in it, and that helps to strengthen the hair, so you don't have to worry about like your ends thinning out or your edges thinning out or anything like that. But I just take a little bit and I put these in it, put this in it, and any hair that you want to stay sort of moved in a certain direction, it will keep it in that direction for as long as you want it to be in that direction. Like it 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 stays, and it's not hard. It's not tacky, it doesn't flake up. Like there's none of that kind of thing going on with this product, which is why I really, really like it. Anything that's going to strengthen my hair and keep it in place, you know, the way I want it to stay in place, I'm all for. 46 years old, messing with baby hairs. Child. But you know, I got to do it for the culture. Let me stop. All right. But you know, you want your hair to lay nicely. So, yeah. And you can, of course, use a pick. And all this in the center is just, you know, it's just hair. So it's not pulled tight into an elastic or anything like that. So if you want to, you know, pick it up and out just to get even more fullness, you can definitely really, really easily do that. Look at this. This is so pretty, y'all. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. And that's it. That is it. So, what y'all think? Give me a thumbs up if you like this. But I think this is just so great because a lot of time as fine hair naturals, we think we can't wear certain styles. And a lot of times you just have to keep playing with different things. Again, it's all about technique and figuring out what will work, what won't work, and just kind of going from there. And you happen upon these really, really beautiful styles that you can actually wear. I absolutely love this. I feel like I've got big hair for real, y'all. It's so pretty. Yep. So I hope you guys found this tutorial to be helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the chat, and I'll stay on for just a couple of minutes to, to answer those questions. Otherwise, you can always leave them in the comment section of this video. I'm always checking, even if you guys don't see me posting a video for a couple of days, I always get notifications when you leave comments. And so I always try to respond to the comments as quickly as possible. All right. So, don't feel like you can't leave anything for me there and or that there won't be any answer or anything of that nature, because it's never a waste of time. I'm always happy to help. All right. Look at this. Oh, and let me tell you all something else. I have been using that Quemet Biologics twist cream. I have absolutely been loving it. It has really, and I can see a difference like in my hair, just, having used it like all this week. Major difference in my hair. So I am looking forward to continuing on with that product and exploring other butters on fine natural hair, because we think we can't do those things, but it works. We just have to figure out how to make it work. All right. So I love you guys. I'm so glad you joined me. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for choosing it to spend it together here. Again, I hope you guys found this information to be helpful. If you did, please don't forget to thumbs up the video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that little bell next to the subscribe button, because that will allow you to receive alerts whenever I go live with tutorials or whenever I upload new content. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow, which is Sunday, for our live broadcast at 8 p.m. Central. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. So if you guys have ideas of what you would like to see, please do leave it in the comment section once this video goes, the recorded version of this video goes on the channel. I love the last technique. We'll definitely be trying it. All right, Miss Thomas. Girl, it is a lifesaver. And the way you put these bobby pins in, it's not going anywhere. The elastic is not going anywhere. So it's leaves you with a lot of security. All right. All right. Thanks, guys. Love you. Have some fun tonight for me. I'll just be sitting here alone watching Netflix. I have no life. We have to talk about that later. All right. Bye.